Well, that's, I mean, alright, I'll keep that chapter out. Well, I mean, one of the reasons I'm here is because of Cindy and Michael and all you guys. I mean, that's one of the things that's so awesome about this company and this profession is it's all about networking, having a good time, meeting people, and get to make money doing that. And that's something I just fell in love with. But my background, I graduated college in 3 years. I got a math degree. So I'm going to give you guys some cold hard facts in a little bit. So like cold hard facts. That's more than I thought, but not like that. But anyway, I came out, and while I went through college, I got a job in sales. I was selling Cutco, which is kind of in-home demonstration with cutlery, and that opened my mind up to entrepreneurialism. I fell in love with the idea that I get to write my own paycheck. You know, I'm in charge of my own schedule. You know, basically I'm the boss. And with that being said, I also realized that with that business, the product, it's a good product, it lasts forever, but the problem is it lasts forever, right? So I make a sale, it's done. I don't, you know, people don't buy the same thing twice. And then I found network marketing, and I realized, wow, this is an industry that not only does it provide residual income, but it also provides leverage, and that you can help other people get residual income, and you can create beach money. Who here has read that beach money? Awesome, right? And that just sums up why I believe network marketing is the best business model right there. So with that being said, I saw network marketing. I was actually involved in a few other different companies with network marketing, and then I got introduced to SendOutCards from Michael. I was actually just sitting down with Michael, and we were just kind of, you know, talking. Michael's been somewhat of a business mentor to Aaron and us, and he asked us the question. He's like, well, Jason, you guys are doing a pretty good job in business, but what are you doing to follow your customers? What are you doing to appreciate them, acknowledge them? And, you know, I was a little younger, and I kind of understood it, but I was like, well, what do you mean? And he shows us SendOutCards. And I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. You know, I always understood that would be a good idea to do, but the likelihood of me going to the store, like picking out a card, making sure I had a stamp in an envelope, and writing it out and spelling it correctly, remember I'm a math major, spelling it correctly, and then, I mean, that all happens, and you know, of course I have to have the $5 to pay for the card and the 44 cents for the stamp, and then I write it all out, and then the likelihood of me actually getting all the way back to the post office and dropping it off, I mean, it never happened. You know, the only time it happened, and you guys have heard this before, is when my mom came up to me and said, hey, we're signing this, you know, this is going to your aunt, make sure you say something. So I saw this way that I could go online and do it in my pajamas, late at night, whenever I wanted, and I was like, this is cool. So I signed up right away, and it made sense for me from a business standpoint. And I signed up as an entrepreneur because I recognized there were going to be some other people I was going to tell about no matter what. You know, there's going to be some other people in my industry, but I didn't see the big vision of it right away. Fast forward like 7 to 9 months, I started to realize this is really cool. People were liking it. Without even trying, people were coming to me and saying, that was a really cool card. How'd you do that? And it kind of clicked for me that it was like, you know what, this is the one thing that really I've been a part of. I've been a part of nutritionals and other different things that, you know, those, you know, who knows when I change my habits and things like that, but I'm always going to be a networker. I'm always going to see the value in nurturing relationships, so I'm always going to use SendOutCards. And I knew that network marketing was something that it takes some time to build to get to the $10,000, $20,000 a month full-time income. It takes some time. I mean, most anything takes time to make that kind of money. And I recognized, I was like, SendOutCards is something that I could be really consistent with. Because no matter what, if I change business or anything, I'm always going to be sending cards. I'm always going to be developing relationships. And a lot of these things started to click. And then I actually came here and I saw some other people that were having success, and I was like, wow, I mean, if Michael can do this. So that's kind of how I got involved. And the more and more I recognize, SendOutCards is something that, you know, there's really no competition. It's got a lower price point than all the competitors out there, whereas most network marketing companies, it's higher price point, and you have to explain why there's a higher value. So it's a lower price point, and the biggest thing is demonstratable, meaning when you show somebody a juice, and nothing against those companies, they're great companies, but you have to explain it, right? They don't see it and right away get it. With SendOutCards, you show somebody a video card, or you show somebody a card with, you know, your picture, or, you know, any kind of picture they recognize, go, wow, that's neat. Right away they see value in it. So I want to just give you guys a little bit on, and I'm going to make this quick because I think the panel is going to be the biggest value here, a little bit on the timing of SendOutCards.